A planet is not enough for you, huh? Let's see how you deal with a whole galaxy then. Hello Space Monkey, you're watching Space Crazy. Welcome to the channel and to our review of the Imagine Earth Galaxies DLC. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. You may or may not know of Imagine Earth, so in case you don't, here's a very brief description of it. Imagine Earth is a sci-fi city builder where you have to colonize a whole planet, for which you may need more than one city. It's not as detailed as, say, City Skylines, but at the end of the day, the overall mechanics are similar. Get people to live in your city, collect money from taxes and from selling the products they make the city better by learning new things, progress scientifically and technically, keep your citizens happy, lather, rinse, repeat. All on a planetary scale. The twist here is that a very important mechanic of the game is taking care of the climate of your planet to avoid a climate catastrophe. Or planets, plural, as Imagine Earth Galaxies, the DLC just released for it, takes it up a notch, inviting you to colonize whole galaxies and coordinate everything through a space station. You will be able to take your knowledge with you from planet to planet, move resources from one planet to the other through an orbital lift, and cities now have up to 3 extensions, offering you an extra boost for the city through the city center. You can at any point change the boosts, but it will cost you extra. Also in Galaxies, you will be competing against other AI players for the dominance of the planet or planets, collecting points or not against your competition and trying to win against them to be able to win the whole galaxy for your company. This is done through colonization targets you have to reach, which earns you points in the overall score against enemy corporations. Whoever reaches the targets first owns the planet and maybe even a percentage of the other corporations. The points are then tallied for all the galaxy, and the corporation with the most points wins the game and the galaxy. But let me tell you, it's quite difficult and you have to have mastered the game quite well. Any given galaxy contains up to 20 planets depending on the game mode you are in. Of course, like in the base game, there's a tutorial for the expansion. While I find the tutorials a bit dry, they do show and explain all needed mechanics to be able to play the game and ease you into both game and expansion quite well. Another game mode are challenges, which, if I see it correctly, change weekly. They put you in front of different problems every time. There is a global scoreboard for these challenges, so you can compete against any other players out there. There is also an endless mode, which is the way any other 4X game has their standard play, and here you can customize about every variable in the game, including part of the rules, and play against any kind or number of enemy corporations. In the endless mode, you can also use any planet you have produced in the editor or you have downloaded from the Steam Workshop for the game. The Galaxies DLC will cost you less than a pint of beer, at least where I live. For EUR/USD don't get you one of those, and will expand your game a bit with new planets, whole galaxies and some additional mechanics. The new mechanics don't change the game that much, but enough to give it a little twist and add a bit of salt. If you liked Imagine Earth, you will enjoy the expanded possibilities the Galaxies DLC will bring.